Tell me if this sounds familiar. You've spent hours watching how to optimize ChatGPT videos. You've copied people's perfect system prompts. You've toggled every setting you can find. And yet, when you actually sit down to work, ChatGPT still gives you generic copy-paste answers that you end up rewriting yourself. That was me for 2 weeks straight. I thought I was optimizing ChatGPT. What I was really doing was the one setting mistake that quietly eliminates your efficiency. Today I want to show you what that mistake is, how it wastes hours every week, and what changes when you fix it, without turning this into another click here, toggle that tutorial. When I first got serious about ChatGPT optimization, I did what most people do. I searched for best ChatGPT settings. I grabbed other people's system prompts. I turned on extra features because, well, why not? It looked impressive. It felt advanced. And it did almost nothing for my actual work. My meeting summaries were still too long. My emails still sounded like a corporate robot. My content ideas were still surface level. Here's the mistake I was making, and you might be making too. I was changing settings without ever deciding what those settings were supposed to do for me. I was optimizing for features, not for outcomes. Instead of asking, what is the job I want ChatGPT to do here? I was asking, what else can I turn on? That's the number one ChatGPT settings mistake that eliminates efficiency. Settings without purpose. Quick check-in for you. Think about the last time you changed a setting or copied a prompt. Could you clearly answer, this is the specific problem that this setting solves for me? If the answer's not really, you're probably in the same trap I was. Most tutorials focus on the wrong thing. They show you where to click, which toggle to flip, what magic prompt to paste. Almost none of them explain what kind of work this setting is designed to improve, what decision it helps you make faster. How will you know if it's actually working? So you end up with someone else's configuration, built for someone else's job, trying to solve your problems. It's like borrowing a stranger's glasses and wondering why you still can't see. Your work is different. Your decisions are different. Your idea of efficient is different. Your settings should be a reflection of your work, not a souvenir from a YouTube tutorial. Let me show you what this looks like in real life. Scenario 1. Messy meeting notes. You finish a 45-minute meeting. Your notes are chaos. Half sentences, bullets, typos. You paste it into ChatGPT and say, summarize this. If your settings don't have a clear purpose, you get a wall of text, all the small talk. Ideas you already dismissed. A play-by-play of who said what. Technically accurate, practically useless. You still spend 10 to 15 minutes digging for, what decisions did we actually make? Who owns what? What happens next? That's settings without purpose. Now, here's the same situation once your settings serve a clear job. You decide the purpose up front. For meeting notes, ChatGPT's job is to turn chaos into a project manager, key decisions, action items with owners and dates, open questions or risks. My AI co-partner knows that's the output I care about. The whole configuration, personality, memory, and defaults points at that job. Same messy notes in. Now I get 5 bullet points of decisions, a table of action items with owners and due dates, a short list of open questions. I hit copy, send it to the team, and move on. Time spent, 2 to 3 minutes instead of 15. The AI didn't get smarter. The settings finally had a purpose. Second example, analytics. You paste your YouTube or business numbers into ChatGPT and ask, what's going on here? With settings that don't have a clear purpose, ChatGPT responds like a calculator. Views are up 10%. Retention is down 5%. Clicks are slightly lower. Technically true, Zero help. Now you're staring at charts, trying to translate that into action. Another 20 to 30 minutes have gone by. When your settings serve a purpose, the job is different. For analytics, ChatGPT's job is to turn numbers into decisions. Do more of this. Fix this. Stop this. My AI co-partner knows I run a channel, what my goals are, and that I care about practical next steps. Same numbers in. Now I get something like, your hooks are working. People click and watch the first 30 seconds, but they drop at the 120 to 140 mark when the story slows down. Next 3 videos. Move the proof earlier. Tighten the middle. Add one concrete example before the CTA. One paragraph that saves me 30 minutes of guessing. Again, same AI, same data. The difference is that my settings are aligned to a job. So how do you fix this without disappearing into settings menus for another 2 weeks? You don't start with toggles. You start with purpose. Before you touch a single setting, ask yourself these 3 questions for each type of work. What type of work am I doing here? Is this decision-making, writing, planning, analysis, or brainstorming? What does done look like? Is it a brief, an email, a list of next steps, a script outline? What does efficient mean in this case? Less time, fewer revisions, clearer decisions? Your settings, the personality you give ChatGPT, the memory you build, the defaults you ask for, should all line up behind those answers. That's what turns ChatGPT from "this kind of helps" into "this feels like a real AI co-partner." In this video, I'm giving you the what and the why. Why? Settings without purpose. Eliminate efficiency. What changes when you flip that around? The step-by-step of turning your specific work into a settings profile? That lives in my AI co-partner starter guide. That's where I walk you through how to design your AI into an AI co-partner that will work with you around your job, business, hobby, or everyday life without guesswork or copying random prompts. Let's land this. If ChatGPT still feels generic, even after you've optimized it, then the problem probably isn't your prompts. It's that your settings don't have a job. You've got a powerful tool, but it's showing up to work without a clear role. And that gap quietly eliminates your efficiency, a few minutes at a time. This week, pick one area where ChatGPT isn't really saving you time. Meetings, email, content planning, research. Ask those 3 questions. What work is this? What does done look like? What does efficient mean here? That alone will change how you think about settings. And if you want a structured way to turn ChatGPT into an efficient AI co-partner, one that actually knows your work and saves you hours, that's exactly what I built the AI co-partner starter guide for. You'll find the link below. Now I'm curious. Where is ChatGPT destroying your efficiency right now? Meetings, email, planning, or something else? Drop it in the comments. That'll help me pick the next video for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.